Hi, I'm Barry John, and welcome back to Urban Chaos.
One of these days you're actually going to use the front gate to leave.
Who? Me? That'd just be silly. Actually, it's just I've played this particular map so many times, I've got a route down in my head to, hit up all the locations in a semi-optimal manner. But, welcome to Gun Hunt, the exploration video. It's nice because it's the first one that introduces, well, multi-waypoint event in the mission. In this particular case, we have to go find Deeks, as my GPS says, and then once we find Deeks and talk to him, we'll have our next objective/waypoint. And I am constantly terrified of missing that jump, or making that jump too much.
Gonna mess you up this, man!
That guy was not so good at the whole gun thing.
No. But then again, Darcy is wearing a vest there, so she has some reason for, not falling over dead on the first shot.
At least he was clever enough to have a backup baseball bat, I guess.
True.
Where did he keep that anyway? His pants legs?
Probably. I was just checking to make sure I didn't forget the power-up back there, if there was one. And there's not. And just seeing if I can make this particular jump. And turns out, nope, can't.
All he got in for it was a twisted ankle.
Mm-hmm. Some of the more astute people have noticed that there's a violin tone that happens. That's actually a warning symbol or warning tone to indicate that there's an enemy on your GPS. And I love that shit. I love
that was a beautiful double takedown. Holy crap.
Yeah, and look at all the power-ups here. And for some reason, one of those guys was carrying a clip of shotgun ammo.
Yeah, he has had some shells in his pocket. He forgot them in there when he went skeet shooting last week.
Maybe it was the prostitute there, because, she's part of the clone army.
That is true. She was probably making him hold on to her ammunition.
There's a bad joke in there somewhere, and I don't want to touch it. And... oh dear God, there's another guy with a traffic accident. Silly drivers. Oh yeah, for whatever reason, why am I still running around with a baseball bat? I mean,
well, to show that you mean business.
Probably. I mean, can you imagine a cop running around downtown Chicago or Detroit with a baseball bat in their hand?
Downtown Detroit, I would almost expect it, honestly.
Oh, fair enough.
Dix has got to be someplace near here.
He's not. Actually, that's something I've never really paid attention to before, but it seems like Darcy's left-handed.
Yeah,
she does seem to carry most of her equipment in her left hand, definitely.
Oh, I just tend to not notice that sort of thing, for the most part. I mean, it took me years before I figured out Link was left-handed.
Then again, she's an action heroine, so she's probably ambidextrous, you see.
Well, I mean, she picks up her... I should pull out a gun at some point and see how she holds it. Because that'll give a better definition of whether or not she's left or right-handed.
Take this Coke bottle, you asshole. Oh no, it came back.
Oh yeah.
Your book, Creed.
Bottles and cans all have the same ballistic properties.
Roughly that of a very, very metal-y style rubber ball?
Probably. I'm just heading around this side of the building because I realized I hadn't shown it off yet. There's not much to see, really.
Just more inexplicable ladders. Ladders everywhere.
Well, these ladders serve a purpose. They're rooftop access. Although why there's a ladder from the ground to the first, outer ring of rooftops, that's not so easy to explain.
I would hate to work in building maintenance where we just unsecured ladders that you had to use to get up the buildings.
Sorry, I love this zip line. I'm just trying to get on the ladder there. Don't fall to your death, Darcy. I haven't
Getting on ladders, seriously, that was a sport all in itself in gaming until people realized, you know what, let's just put it on a button.
Well, this one here, if you stand beside a ladder, or in theory, if you stand at the top of the ladder and hit the action button, she'll automatically start climbing the ladder. Of course, this requires, pinpoint accuracy. But here's the suspected firearm just lying out in the middle behind the trash bin.
Didn't really put much effort into hiding that, did they?
No.
All units, we got it.
I had to skip over that one because it's a non-optional event that I take care of in the core video. And the fact is, the game doesn't pause when you're in the middle of a fight, or in the middle of a cutscene. I've had on a couple of my practice runs, enemies show up in the middle of a cutscene, and things happen. It was annoying.
Nothing quite like a cutscene ending and you realizing you're on the abandoned mission screen.
Not always. Making that particular jump is always fun. Actually, I didn't even go up this particular building in the jump, did I?
I believe so.
Come in, Officer Stern. We got reports of a disturbance over at the diner. Get on it, ASAP.
I'll get on that eventually. But first, I want to have some fun.
First we're going to have to look at that moon and go, damn, what the heck?
Nope. I'm just gonna jump on some punk ass's head and grab his knife.
You know, he was probably staring at the moon and that's why you could sneak up on him so easily.
Probably.
I mean, look at that thing.
It's freaking huge.
Ginormous. Yeah, it's ginormous.
There's nothing at the top of the building in this particular level. It's just high up.
The altitude meter just stops showing numbers and it just says high.
I could probably believe that. Oh yeah, one of the other little physics glitches in the game. If you go off the side of the building, the game assumes that you're going forward when it happens. But if you try to roll off the sideways like that, the game will stop you from moving sideways and start moving you in a forward fall direction.
I have no idea what you would program in such a limitation, but I guess they actually went the other way around. And had to actually program specific reactions to every movement off a ledge. And once they were done with forward, they went, you know what? Yeah, that's enough.
Oh man.
I feel a bit bad for the guys who are just lying around there.
Well, I assume, Darcy, she has a radio on her, obviously. So part of me thinks, she's radioing in, Wildcat Punk arrested at such and such a location. And you send somebody to pick him up. Now, there's nobody on this roof. pay careful attention to the fact that there's nobody on this roof.
Oh, girl, there's dark things all on the horizon for Union City. Get out while you can.
Not a bad landing for a drunk
No,
man.
I don't feel too good.
All right. I think you better come with me, sir.
Well, I shouldn't be drinking this bottle of medicine. Here, you have it.
Well, to be fair, I mean, if he's high on, medicinal drugs.
Have you been drinking health packs again, sir? You know that those are for external use.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Oh yeah, that particular power-up spawns when you pick up a gun. And this one just because. Funny thing to note though is that you see that there's a speed limit on the... Wait, where'd the guy go? He's supposed to be up here. I swear there's supposed to be a bad guy up here. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
He was much too clever for you. Either that or he fell off the roof.
Probably.
Your book, creep.
Oh yeah, and if...
Baseball bat duel.
Oh, and if you knock somebody over like that, and they would fall off the edge based on the way their body would fall down. If they would fall off the edge, they actually bounce off the edge and fall back onto the safe ground. So you can't actually knock anybody off the edge of the building.
Lost opportunity, if you ask me.
This guy's actually, he's actually pretty far out from where he normally is. Because he's one of the guys at the diner optional
Your book,
objective.
creep.
Literally was chasing after that lady. Hey, you forgot your purse!
He had a knife on him. Maybe he was returning it.
Hey lady, you dropped your knife!
Oh, yes. Give me a second here. Yeah, there's some blood on the floor there, and up here, you can't really see him, but you can see he's on the GPS. There's a guy standing up there. I'm just looking down alleyways and trying to figure out if I can get up there, and the answer is always no. But there's a wildcat who spawns up on the building to our left there, and you can't get him down. You can't draw his attention. I even tried throwing cans in some of my practice videos.
I can imagine a police officer just standing down on street level, throwing empty cans at someone on the rooftop, going, hey asshole, get down here!
Hey, dude! I mean, seriously.
Oh no, it's the police! I better commit some serious assault on a civilian in front of them. That might distract them long enough for me to get away.
Oh, and this guy, yeah, he's serious.
Situation under control. Rookie, get that gun back here.
Oh, and I could have sworn I used the gun in this video. Meh, oh well. There'll be other times. But that's it for the plot. It's just a matter now of running back to the station house. And that damned guy standing up there.
Busy tonight, huh? Have this.
Hey, look! Somebody's nice to the
Excellent
police!
work, officer.
I don't trust him.
That doesn't happen!
I
Ever!
don't trust him one bit.
No. We'll have to do something.